Всем привет, с вами снова Филранос, мы продолжаем проходить Хогвартс Наследие. Я так понимаю, сегодня нас ждет третье испытание третьего портрета от директрисы.
Welcome back.
Здорово. Чё расскажешь?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Там вроде в кабинете директора третий секрет Хогвартса.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Handy resource indeed.
Как будто я помню. А, окей, меточка есть. Так, нам сейчас еще одну допку дадут. Там, короче, секреты Хогвартса были. Один на мосту. Второй я в башне с часами решил. Ну, там ничего такого, просто замораживать надо этот маятник на нужных дверях, типа символов с дверьми. Вот. А вот в кабинете директора я не читал, что за лабуда. Кстати, что-то допку я, по-моему, промим прошел. Ладно, потом... А, нет, она здесь же... Нет, она все-таки мимо. Ладно, потом пособираем.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Не, директор, конечно, педрило здесь редкостный. Мне что-то почему-то сейчас стало посещать мысль, что вот этот дед не так прост, как кажется.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Да. Я это к чему? Про деда-то. Смотрите, какая мысля меня посетила.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well, I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
Отлично, подрываем деятельность.
And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Так
Now
вот,
move along.
он когда воевал в самом начале против гоблина, мог поддаться ему. Так, типа, хороший, а потом херак, и окажется, что жену мог подставить, возможно. Ёлочка. Сейчас у него еще и зелье, оказывается. Ну, это, конечно, теория, может, он там, не знаю, погибнет или еще что-то.
How are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Короче, насчет деда посмотрим, как будет развиваться.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again.
Может, директор окажется предателем.
Consider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Пишите.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Отлично. Подрываем деятельность директора.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
Тут елочка. так что-то мало наряженная.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor, a word, please.
Oi.
Hello, Professor.
Проблемы.
Professor Weasley, how delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time.
Ебой, пуффиндуй рулет. Так, скройтесь, пока обратно не прекратилось. Это эффект, что ли?
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
А где Фергулита?
Куда идти?
В фильмах комната директора была, кстати... Тут вообще ни хрена никому ничего не сыпется. Это странно. Гриффиндору и нам. Нет, здесь кабинет директора где-то. Идите, твою мать, еще. Но, с другой стороны, в принципе, такой кабинетик и должен быть у директора. Я так понимаю, на самой вершине, да? Ну да. Охренеть.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Дорогая сестра. Это кто пишет? Г.
Revelio.
Чё стынькает? Страница как будто бы тут где она.
Aloha Mora.
Охренеть, тут кабинетов.
Revelio.
Шарп. А, это преподавательская, я понял. Что-то новенькое.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
А как эту открыть?
Glaciers. Bombarder. Accio. Defender.
Интересно.
Revelio. Glaciers. Confringo. Lumos.
Так, где-то устропил. Деревянных. А где тут деревянные какие-то стропила? Да хрен знает. Ладно, идем дальше.
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Дорогой Финиас, дети спрашивают, когда ты вернешься. Урсула.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
О, красотища.
Revelio.
Да ёптертыр. Я так понимаю, самая высокая башня Хогвартса.
Aloha Mora.
Профессор Блэк, касаемо вашего письма 20 сентября, не стану пересматривать процедуру приема учащихся в Хогвартс. С уважением.
Revelio.
И ради чего я сюда поднимался? Вопрос. Красиво, конечно, но... Ради письма такое.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Так, сейчас, подождите, пока я здесь, хочу заодно сразу прочекать. Может быть, секрет Хогвартса как раз-таки зависит только от кабинета директоров, в который мы, возможно, больше не сможем попасть. Так, я так понял, ключик где-то здесь.
Revelio.
И, возможно, ключик как раз-таки мы подобрали на той самой высокой комнате. Ну-ка. Блять. Все. Блять, такая. Ладно. Я вас понял. Забавно. Статуя Дирикова. Так, ну окей. Шахматная доска синяя. Не, я нашел себе рукоятку королевская черная. Мне она очень понравилась. Скорее всего, я с ней так и продолжу играть.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Шляпа распредельщиц.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Давай в кружку плюнем. Укрепление волос, воск для усов. Короче, блядь, самовлюбленный козел.
That must be the pedestal.
Шляпа лесного колдуна. Неплохо. Это сразу испытание пошло или это прелюдия?
Where am I?
Оптать.
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Ёптать.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
И выдумали.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. Come and leave. I need to time this just right.
Пиздец. Я надеюсь, не с самого начала.
They're gone.
Жопа.
Now, I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
А, это я что-то другое уже прохожу.
ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Он здесь, он здесь. Охренеть, а тут как незамеченно пройти.
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Ой. Обожаю стелс. Дайте 2.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
А нахера я качал стелс, чтобы меня, блядь, тяжелее было заметить? Я не понимаю. Там типа и бегать можно, и 2 штуки, чтобы меня почти незаметно было. Чё-то я не ощущаю. Ну все, я настелся. Хватит.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Мне кажется, рябиновый отвар здесь не просто так стоит. И как здесь сейчас пройти?
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Мантия-невидимка. А бузинную палочку дадут? Какая разница, что бузинная, что мантия?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
А, ну окей, ладно, мантия лучше защищает. Мне почему-то кажется, заклинание должно было лучше работать.
Now where are you, Neve?
Кстати, саундтрек переделанный из Даров смерти. Знакомый мотив.
Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Бузинная палочка. Охренеть. Дары смерти. Здравствуйте.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda.
Крутяк. А заклинания только эти, да? Да, заклинания только эти.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descender.
Воскрешающий камень остался. Проверить тут нечего. Мне только не нравятся вот эти вот подвисания. Здрасте.
Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda.
Может, это и есть то самое испытание? То есть, если это прелюдия к испытанию, ну что-то такое. О, Кельпи. Вот морской. Вот, это музыка из Даров смерти. Такая же тема была. Ну, воскрешающий. Интересно, а он для чего? Ну, типа, палочка понятно, мантия понятно, а кого мне надо еще здесь воскрешать? Ну и как говорится, тот, кто обладает всеми дарами и способен победить саму смерть.
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Oh, poor Neve. Let us always honor her memory. May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Вот и омут. Да, это было испытание. Прикольно. Не по катакомбам, блять, лазить.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Даже полутать ничего не дали.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
И чем теперь заниматься? Ничем, да? Иди от Седова. А, нет, какое-то задание появилось. Встретитесь с Себастьяном горы. Сибыч. Ёпта мать, тебя унесло, родной.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так, ну полетели.
Wonder who lives here.
О, заодно шарики лопнем. Что на этот раз выдумал?
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Ooh.
Expelliarmus!
Over here! What was that? Get away!
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Ничего. Окей.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
Revelio.
I know that.
All right.
Так, ну сюда ладненько потом
I'm
приду.
making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
То я смотрю, тут и загадка Мерлина. И этот смотреть надо. Телескоп.
I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Defender!
Kill any of us.
There they are. Let's go.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
Я...
I'm through.
Expelliarmus!
Давай с тобой.
It's almost too easy. Don't do that again, I beg I will make you. I won't.
Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Glacier!
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks
Revelio!
like Ranrock's loyalists were heading
Они,
further up the
по-моему,
path.
сраться больше
Let's keep
начинают. Плохой знак. Так, что тут еще есть полутать?
Confringo!
Revelio.
Все-таки в пещеру залез, да? Ладно.
Revelio. Revelio.
Почему меня с нее скидывает? Ладно, потом разберусь. Пойдем по сюжету. Все равно тут ради одного сундука, в котором лежит какая-нибудь зеленая шмотка, которую все равно продавать.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Someone's here.
Depulsor. Bombard. Confringo.
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Depulsor. Lumos.
Кур какие-то.
Revelio.
За каким вот сюда? Уважаемый жилец, проводимое расследование. Включайте в министерство. Да, обратиться он уже, да.
Lumos.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. And I'll be
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Safe travels, my young friends.
This Revelio. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
Так, грибы. Это деньги. Башни с туннелем. Наверное, на этом закончу. Дальше пойдем в следующей серии. Сейчас с вами был Филранес. Всем пока и до новых встреч.